starts by plugging it in. Once it's plugged in, you've got the control center, and it starts with power. You have multiple speeds on the fan. This one is on its third level. Going down all the way to 1 is for the least surface area in terms of indoor square footage. It starts at around 500 square feet, goes up to the second level, the third, the fourth, and the fifth, and this device can cover up to 3,000 square feet for disinfection. One of the great advantages here is you have some additional controls. And add what is going to be, I'll show you at the end, the ultraviolet enhancement for what's called the cell. There are 2 levels there. The key for this next step in terms of changing the filters and the cells and seeing how it works is to just push with your thumbs those 2 spots, and it releases this back panel. So once you have the back panel off, there's a very convenient tab here, but there's also a screw. And this device comes with its own little screwdriver. So right up in here, we're just going to set that one in so that we can remove the screw just with a few little twists. There it is. Don't lose that one. Okay, then this is the tab, and what we'll see as you pull that forward is the filtration system that is the first line of defense before we get into the cells. Now, with this filtration system, we're going to talk about that in a second, because I'm going to be able to power this up without the filter in it, so you can see the blue glow of the ultraviolet light. To replace these when needed, the first step is to remove the power. So it's unplugged, and this is a thumb release. So you push down on this little plastic tab, and you just have to wiggle it around a little bit. Once that's released, you set it forward. These are thumb screws. If for any reason you have trouble turning them, you can always use a screwdriver, a slot driver, just to loosen it up a little bit, but it may not be needed. So from this, when you unscrew these, just counterclockwise, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, we are going to pop these off, and then it's as simple as releasing this, where if you push it a little bit back, just at the bottom, you just pull it forward, and this is the cell that includes the ultraviolet lamp. Now, these are going to run somewhere in the $60 range, and again, every other year most likely would be the typical pattern of replacement. Okay, I'm going to put this one back in. So installing it once you receive one, and you can buy them right off the internet, is just as simple as sliding it right back into place. So it's the reverse of what I just did. And then you're going to twist those. You're going to get the second one here on the right, put into place. Boom. And then you're going to snap this right into place. Okay, so with this device, one of the things that you want to do is occasionally look and check and just see if this needs to be vacuumed out for cleaning. The other is to look to see if this filtration system needs to be vacuumed out for cleaning too, just a little handheld vac. So for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this. With this device here, the whole system, if you push just a little bit here to release it, what will happen is that plastic bracket, that little edge, just has the insert. And so releasing that will show you that with the HEPA filtration, you have the ability to remove these also for cleaning with the vacuum. Now, I'm going to take this one out for the purposes of today and just show you with the lights up for the ultraviolet lights how it actually works. So that's the brace that holds the frame of the filtration, and this is the outside frame. Now, setting this into place with the trigger here, it will not light up without this little basically sort of tongue going into it. I'm not going to, for this purpose, put the screw back because I just want to show you from the back side how this looks. It's now powered to the wall. This is the power supply. So this is going to go in here. And now from the front, what I'm going to do is set my little tool and screw over on the side, is rotate this and power it up. I'm going to leave it right around in the middle there, the third level of the fan. When I turn this around, you're going to see that the ultraviolet have not been lit. So you're basically, it's drawing the air in, and then it's pushing out the clean disinfection in terms of that indoor air quality. Watch what happens when I rotate this over and I add one of these cell elements. That is the upper cell, and you'll see that glow. I'll hold it up so it's even closer. You do not want to look at this directly. That's why the filtration is there in the back screen. Because what that's doing is that's really inactivating the pathogens like COVID-19 as well as volatile organic compounds. The second touch is going to light up the second cell. So right here, now we have both. I don't know if you can see that on the controls, but now we have the combination ready to go. So now it's running at the moderate level fan speed with both of the cells active. Okay, turn this one around. I can get the higher level of the fan, and now it is really cranking. So both cells are active and the fan is at full throttle. I'm going to go ahead now and turn it off to basically show you the reassembly to get it all put back together. Power it down. Take off the electricity connection. Release this back out. And now, from the standpoint of just putting this back together, it's pretty straightforward. The filter, pre-filter as they call it, goes in here. And then with this set, it's basically the black, the gray, and then the screen. In that sequence, that's how it comes. You set those right in there. Boom, boom, boom. And then, from the top, doesn't matter which way this one goes, you end up just snapping this into place so that those little tabs fit in there. It clicks right in. Again, this is the one that's going to go at the bottom. We're going to set that right into place there. We're going to put that one back. And now, we're going to take our little tiny screwdriver, little screw. We're going to get this thing set right in there. And just twist this into place. So that now we've got it all nice and snug. Okay, set the screwdriver aside. Just as we pushed with our thumbs to release this, we're going to set this one back in place here. And we're just going to push our two thumbs right on it like that. Pretty straightforward. Okay, just to demonstrate that it's all good to go, we're going to put the power cord right here in the back. We're going to power it as it's coming up to speed. Now, the reset is for after you change out the different cells. With this, we've got the higher output. We've got cell number 1. And we have cell number 2. Pretty awesome. Clean indoor air for safety during this pandemic as well as many years after. Thank you. Have a great day.